Welcome to Money Maximized. Today we are going to talk about cash flow ratio. The cash flow ratio is not a standard financial ratio commonly used in financial analysis or reporting. However, there are several ratios and metrics related to cash flow that are important in assessing a company's financial health. Here are some key cash flow related ratios and metrics. 1. Operating cash flow ratio. This ratio assesses a company's ability to generate cash from its core operating activities relative to its net sales or revenue. It is calculated as follows. Operating cash flow ratio is equal to cash flow from operation divided by sales. A higher operating cash flow ratio indicates that a company is efficient at converting its sales into cash. 2. Cash flow to debt ratio. This ratio measures a company's ability to generate cash to cover its debt obligations. It is calculated as follows. Cash flow to debt ratio is equal to operating cash flow divided by total debt. A higher ratio indicates that a company has a better capacity to service its debt using its operating cash flow. 3. Free cash flow, FCF, to sales ratio. This ratio evaluates how much free cash flow a company generates relative to its sales. Free cash flow is the cash left over after all expenses, including capital expenditures, have been accounted for. The formula is FCF to sales ratio is equal to free cash flow divided by net sales. A higher FCF to sales ratio suggests that a company is efficient at converting its sales into free cash flow. 4. Cash ratio. The cash ratio assesses a company's ability to cover its short-term liabilities with cash and cash equivalents. It is calculated as follows. Cash ratio is equal to cash plus cash equivalents divided by current liabilities. A higher cash ratio indicates that a company has a greater ability to meet its immediate financial obligations. 5. Cash conversion cycle. This metric measures the time it takes for a company to convert its investments in inventory and other resources into cash flow from sales. It involves the following components: days sales outstanding, DSO, days inventory outstanding, DIO, and days payable outstanding, DPO. Cash conversion cycle is equal to DSO plus DIO minus DPO. A shorter cash conversion cycle indicates that a company is efficient at managing its working capital and converting it into cash. 6. Dividend payout ratio. While not directly related to cash flow, the dividend payout ratio compares a company's dividend payments to its net income. It's an essential consideration for investors interested in a company's cash distribution policy. These are some of the key ratios and metrics related to cash flow that analysts and investors use to assess a company's financial performance and liquidity. Depending on the specific aspect of a company's financial health you want to evaluate, you can choose the appropriate cash flow-related metric or ratio. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.